Hey everyone, it's Erica. Welcome to the Hip Kit Club YouTube channel. Today I have a 12 by 12 scrapbook layout that was inspired by the March Moodboard. Lauren on the design team put this mood board together, and here's a look at this gorgeous mood board. And I pulled inspiration from the tassel there in the center. I really loved it, and we have a cut file that is now in or on the Hip Kit Club website, so you can check it out and download that. It's under the March cut files. Make sure that you're registered on the website to get access to the free cut files as well. So here I am, and I lost some of my footage for my video. So what I did was took a piece of cardstock from the cardstock kit. I'm using the February 2020 kits. It's this light pink bezel cardstock, and I took a piece of white cardstock as well, ripped some of the paper down the middle, and then added some splatter in the middle. I adhered the white piece of cardstock on top of the pink, and then added a little bit more splatter, and I'm going to put my tassel there in the center. I did distress the edges a bit of that white cardstock after I ripped it up. So here is my tassel, and I cut it out on some white textured cardstock, and then I took the pom-pom cut file, or the tassel cut file, and it comes with some pom-poms that you can cut on their own, and I cut them out of the cardstock from the cardstock kit, and I did I took 3 of the pom-poms and then ran them through my sewing machine so that I could lift them up. That way they had some dimension to them. They came out really, really cute. They're really easy just to run through the sewing machine. If you don't have a sewing machine, you could hand stitch them, or you could just use a staple in the center of them as well. And then you could lift up all of the little edges. So I just placed them down with some tape runner here over the cut file. So I'm just going to get these kind of situated where I want them to go. And then on this cut file as well, there is a place, like a little frame where you can put your photo. And it's just a selfie of myself using a Snapchat filter. And I just printed it out in black and white, and then got it stuck down there under the frame. I will leave the links to this cut file down below so you guys can check it out. This cut file is super fun. I hope you guys check it out. I also cut it out on some pink cardstock, and I thought about using that as well, but I ended up going with the white. I backed the little tassels with one of the papers from the Paige Evans Bloom Street, and they were really, really easy to back. So I'm just going to add some foam dimension behind this cut file so it pops up on the layout, and I'm just using these foam squares from ThermoWeb, and then I will get this stuck down to the layout. I end up running out of adhesive when I'm applying this white cardstock down. So I'm going to pull out my Tombow mono glue and just add some dots of adhesive and then get this stuck down. And then I'll adhere the tassel cut file and then start to embellish. Now my photo was a little small. So on, I believe it's the right side, you can see like the white border from the photo. So I'm just gonna end up covering that up with some embellishments. It's not a big deal. I was able to add some floral pieces and a few other things there to the sides to kind of cover that up. So if that ever happens to you where your photo doesn't fit quite right, you can always add embellishments to kind of cover that up. So I'm just pulling out some of the embellishments from the February kits. I have these florals here from Paige Evans Bloom Street. Gonna kind of get them situated how I want. My head is in the way most of the time. I like to stand in scrapbook, and when I do that, my head always gets in the way of my filming. So I try to cut some of it out, like when I'm really leaning over and you can see my big head, but it happens, I guess. So I'm just adding embellishments here and there. I add some die cuts from Pink Fresh Studio. I also pull in some puffy stickers from Pink Fresh Studio as well. This came together really, really quickly. Once I had those little pom-poms in place on that tassel cut file, just adding a few little pieces here and there around the page, trying to figure out where I want these floral pieces to go. I've used a lot of the floral embellishments from that Bloom Street on my last layout. So I only have a few pieces left. So that's all I have left for the little floral pieces from that embellishment pack. I've used them all up. So I do pull some from the Pink Fresh Studio ephemera pack. I will pop this little pink floral up here on some foam adhesive and then add a couple pieces of greenery underneath. And then get those stuck down with some wet adhesive. I do add in a die cut up at the top there by the tassel. That is a Pink Fresh Studio die cut. I believe it's from the Noteworthy collection. And I just kind of tuck it in there at the top of the tassel so it's kind of peeking out. Still fussing with this floral, trying to get it just in the perfect spot. I will add this little die cut here from Pink Fresh Studio as well, and then this little bird. I just love that pop of pink. I did find another floral puffy sticker, and I'll kind of tuck that in there behind the bird. Really simple. There's a lot of white going on in here, but I really love how fun this tassel is. I think it would be kind of cute to do 2 of them as well and kind of flip them so you could do a photo on each side. Originally, the cut file that I cut it on the non-textured side, and I wanted the textured side, so really this is kind of like upside down, if that makes sense. So the cut file originally should have the frame on the other side. So if you look on the website, you'll see that this is kind of turned upside down, but it still works. So so I'm just adding in some of these enamel dots here, right where the tassels are. Right above the tassels, there's a couple. It would be where they're kind of like tied up a little bit. There's those little balls to put. So I put the little enamel dots there just to kind of make that stand out just a little bit. And that pretty much finishes it up. I'll have some still shots for you guys at the end, so make sure you check those out. And then make sure you guys head on over to the website, check out all of the cut files that we have there. But remember to register on the website so that you guys can actually see and download some of those freebies. If there are any kits left in the shop, I will make sure to leave those linked down below. These are the February 2020 kits, but we are also getting ready to release the April kits on Monday, so make sure you guys get ready for that. Head on over to the Facebook page and Instagram so you guys don't miss those reveals. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.